The UK is under a very serious threat. In a few months' time, a crazy man's going to be driving there.
You guys are in for a treat.
I drive cars in the United States. I drive them every day, but something about it just freaks me out about going over there, and I'm a constant overthinker. So I was doing a project the other day on a job, a project job per se, and the person who was doing the job for, they go to the UK once a year, and they said, "You're going to the UK, right?" And I was like, "Yes." Obviously, there was more conversation beforehand, but
No, it was just super weird.
yeah, it was just really awkward. So anyway, they're like, "You're going to the UK, right?" I said, "Yeah, we're going to drive this time." They said, "How comfortable are you with that?" I said, "Not at all. Not at all." They said, "Well, okay." And they started tipping me and they said, "You need to learn the road signs and stuff like that." They printed me out these little pieces of paper that had all the road signs. And I said, "You know what? I'm going to do one better. I'm going to take a driver's test." So that's what we're going to do today. To prep ourselves, to prep me, to prep you for the safety of your children, we're going to take a driver's test for the UK to see how good we do. And this is either going to, like, we're doing this as a video, but this could really be the tilting scale of, like, am I going to be comfortable doing this or not? So where did we go to get this driver's test? Of course you're asking that. Why are you asking that? We went to the gov.uk, gov.
Is that what it says?
No, that's what I said to them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's where we went. And it says take a practice test, and we can take a free mock test for cars. We can take free mock tests for motorcycles, a free mock test for lorries. Your mother's on here. No, lorries are trucks.
I didn't know. I was going to say, what is a lorry?
A lorry is a truck. What we would call like a truck and trailer or a semi, they call a lorry. A dump truck would still be a lorry. Or a mock test for buses and coaches. If things go right, I'm going to circle back and I'm going to drive a double-decker bus while I'm over there. We'll get into the legality of that next time.
I did not look at very much or study anything, did you?
For what?
For this.
No, this is the first time we're looking at this. I was looking the other day and I was like, hey, it was a driver's test. I seen you could get it, clicked it on, seen the first question, made sure that that was it. And then I clicked off of it. I said, Tiffany, we're gonna take a driver's test. So let's get started. What does this sign mean? So I don't know what a hump bridge is. Humps in the road.
I think it's hump bridge.
I think it's hump bridge because that's how British people talk.
Yeah.
You're going to go up to the left and you're going to pass a couple of hump bridges, but I think it's hump in the road. It looks like, I don't know what a hump bridge is. I'm just going to say hump in the road. I don't feel confident, but because I know what a hump in the road is. I don't know what a hump bridge is.
I feel like that's probably a thing.
You've been involved in an argument that made you so angry. What should you do before starting your journey? Open a window, turn on your radio, have an alcoholic drink, calm down.
That's great.
Just calm down.
Yeah.
If this was Ireland, it would have been have an alcoholic drink.
Probably.
Obviously, but it's not. This is the UK. What part of the car does the law require you to keep in good condition? The gearbox, the transmission, the door locks, the seatbelt.
I feel like that's your question because I feel like it should be all of it.
I feel like it's all of it, but I feel like the seatbelt is probably going to be something because, like the transmission and gearbox, I mean, you can drive with a crappy transmission. You shouldn't, but you can. Seatbelts is a safety thing. You're driving on the motorway in windy conditions. What should you do as you overtake a high side vehicle? Increase your speed. Be wary of sudden gusts. Drive alongside very closely. Expect normal conditions.
Be wary of sudden gusts, maybe?
Yeah, I guess it'd be worse sudden gusts. Their cars are so small, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you remember we was talking about when we drove through the hurricane, it was like 50, 60 mile per hour winds. And I felt that on our car.
Well, yeah, probably like if you're passing it, think about it. When you get past it, then the wind's going to hit you again.
Yeah, they're going to push it. And them roads are narrow, so you're going to have to keep that in mind. What should you do as you approach this lorry? Slow down, be prepared to wait, make the lorry wait for you, flash your lights at the lorry, move to the right-hand side of the road. I mean, that's kind of a trick question because it depends on where you are.
Yeah, how close you are. Maybe slow down and be prepared to wait. Well, if you're approaching it.
Well, you wouldn't want to drive on because we drive on the left, right-hand side. So you're driving on the left. So you definitely want to go to the right-hand side of the road, right?
Yeah.
Do they drive on the right-hand side? No, we drive it. So it'd be slow down and prepare to wait.
Yeah.
You wish you turned right ahead. Why should you take up the correct position in good time? You wish to turn right ahead. Why should you take a correct position in good time? To allow other drivers to pull out in front of you, to give a better view into the road that you're joining, to help other road users know what you intend to do, to allow drivers to pass you on the right. To help, I guess, to help other people know what you're going to do so they can do what they want to do. What should you do when you leave your car unattended for a few minutes? Leave the engine running, switch the engine off, lock and remove the key, park near a traffic warden, switch the engine off, lock it, and remove the key.
Yeah.
Why should you allow extra room while you're overtaking a motorcycle on a windy day? The rider may turn off suddenly. Why should you allow extra room while overtaking a motorcycle on a windy day?
The rider may be blown in front of you. It should be.
Yeah. What's the deal with the wind questions? Is this something we're gonna run into if we go to the Highlands or something?
Maybe.
You look for somewhere to park. Neither of your passengers are disabled. What should you do if the only free space is marked disabled driver? Use one of these spaces. Park in one of these spaces, but stay with your vehicle. Use one of the spaces as long as one is kept free. Wait for a regular. You got to wait for a regular parking spot in the United States. So I'm just going to go with that. What does this curve, arrowed marking mean?
The road ahead bends to the left. Maybe.
I don't know what a camber to the left is.
Yeah.
See, I'm seeing a driveway right there. This is kind of, okay, I'm probably going to get this one wrong. Heavy vehicles should take the next road to avoid weight. I feel like that'd be more of a sign.
Yeah.
The road ahead bends to the left. That's a possibility, but looking right there.
It looks like it's not.
I'm seeing like this. Overtaking traffic should move back to the left lane. Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly.
That's a little tricky.
What should you do if your anti-lock brakes warning lights stay on? Check the brake fluid or check your brake light fluid. Check the foot brake free play. Check the parking brake is released. Have the brakes checked immediately. Well, I'd say have your brakes checked immediately.
Yeah.
How are we doing? Which sign means no stopping? That's like a railroad crossing. That's a crossing one, isn't it? Or is it that one?
That? I don't know.
It's either this one or that one. This one, I don't know.
I don't know technically what
I have a cheat sheet here, but I'm not going to use it. We're going to speed through it. We're speeding through it. What is the main benefit of driving four-wheel drive vehicle? Improved grip on the road, lower fuel, shorter stopping distance, improved passenger. And the grip on the road. We know something about four-wheel drive. Come on.
Oh, no.
You take some cough medicine given to you by your friend. What should you do before driving your car? Drink some strong coffee 1 hour before driving. Check the label, see if the medicine will affect your driver. Ask your friend if taking the medicine affected. No, you should check the label, not ask your friend. Friends lie.
Mm-hmm.
Friends lie. The more you know. How should you use anti-lock brakes when you need to stop in an emergency? Keep pumping the foot brake to prevent skidding. Brake normally, but grip the steering wheel tightly. That makes more sense. Brake promptly and firmly until you've stopped. Apply the parking brake to reduce stopping. You always want to pump the brakes. What does this sign mean? Ring road, mini roundabout, no vehicles, roundabout. was going to say roundabout.
Yeah.
This is a mini roundabout. You're carrying an 11-year-old child in the front seat of your car. It's very specific. They're under 1.35 meters, 4 feet, 5 inches. See, they got the feet.
Yeah.
They knew it was coming.
Mm-hmm.
They did this for us. What seatbelt security must be in place? So if it's under 4'5", they must use an adult seatbelt. If they're 4'5", it must be fastened to their own seatbelt. They must be use a suitable child restraint, like a car seat.
An 11-year-old?
They're 4'5" and I'm 4'8". Be out of it?
I don't know. What if you're short?
Well, that was 4'5" is short.
Yeah, I guess.
What should you do when you move off from behind a parked car? Use the exterior mirrors. Give a signal after moving off. Look before moving off. Look around before moving off.
Look around.
I'm going to say look around, yeah. Following a collision, a person has been injured. What was the warning sign for shock? Flush complexion, warm, dry skin, slow pulse. We don't have these in ours.
No.
We're not doing
So
a
what is
CPR.
Sign for shock?
Flush complexion, warm, dry skin, slow pulse, rapid, shallow breathing.
I'd say all of them, but
Yeah.
that's not an option.
I'd say it's between rapid, shallow breathing and flush complexion.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say rapid, shallow breathing. Which shape are the traffic signs giving orders? This is giving direction. That's telling you to yield.
Don't know what those two mean.
I don't know what it means by giving orders, because ain't all signs giving orders.
I say the one, maybe the yield. I don't know though, because I don't know what the rest
This one's
mean.
telling you to go this way, so
Maybe that one.
yeah. What should you do when you're passing loose sheep on the road? Yeah. Okay. Go very slowly. That's not a question on ours.
No.
Which color follows the green signal after puffin crossing?
Which color follows the green signal at a puffin crossing?
What is a puffin crossing? Steady red, flashing amber, steady amber, flashing green? Flashing amber, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Or steady amber. Steady amber. What should you do? That might be a red light.
It might be.
What should you do if a vehicle starts reversing off the driveway? Move to the opposite side of the road. Drive through it as your priority. Sound your horn and be prepared to stop. That one.
Mm-hmm.
You're approaching a traffic light and the red light is showing. What signal will show next? Red and amber. Green alone. Oh, green alone.
Mm-hmm.
I think. You're going to, look at the green light
Mm-hmm.
from red. You're going to turn left from a main road into a minor road. What should you do as you approach the junction? Keep just left in the middle of the road. Keep in the middle of the road. Swing out to the right just before turning. Keep well left of the road. Okay, so this is messing with my head. It's like, if you're going to turn left from a main road,
And you're on the left side of the road.
you're on the left side of the road. So you're going to be shooting out past the lane into a lane. It's a left turn.
Yeah.
From this. Okay.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
weird.
So keep left of the middle of the road. Keep in the middle of the road. Swing out to the right just before turning. Keep well to the left of the road. Maybe swing out to the right so you don't, like...
Wait, I feel so dyslexic.
Yeah, because it's like, okay, you're turning, here's a lane right here, right? Here's a lane right here. You're to get to this lane, to this lane. So you're going to have to, you really wouldn't have to swing out. You'd have to maybe keep well to the left of the road so you don't
Yeah.
hit nobody. You wish to tow a trailer. You will find that the maximum nose weight for your vehicle's tow hitch in the vehicle handbook and the highway code in your vehicle's registration certificate and your license document. It's usually in the vehicle registration. In the vehicle handbook.
Mm-hmm.
The vehicle handbook. Ours is written like on the
door.
side, yeah, on the door. You just passed the first practical driving test. You've just passed your first practical driving test. Not my spelling test though. What will you have to do if you get 6 penalty points on your license in the next 2 years? Retake only your theory test, retake your theory and practical test, retake only your practical test, reapply for your fully license immediately. Maybe just your theory test. Get points knocked down.
Yeah.
You're in a built-up area at night and the roads is well lit. You should use use dip headlights so you can see further along the road, so that you can go much faster speed. Switch them so that you can switch to main beam quickly, so that you can be easily seen by others. Maybe so you can easily be seen by others. I feel like it's so you can see further down the road, but I feel like more of this. You're driving towards a zebra crossing. It's a crosswalk. What should you do if a person in a wheelchair is waiting to cross? Continue on your way. Be prepared to stop. Now, legally in America, they have to wait for the sign. But what could you do to help injured people at an accident? Keep them warm and comfortable. Give them something to eat. We just crashed, but man, you're bleeding, but we're gonna walk over to this Burger King here real quick. If you want like a chicken nugget, or I'm gonna get you a Whopper. It was my fault. I'm gonna get you a Whopper. Keep them moving. Keep them on the move by walking them around. Give them a warm drink. Keep them warm and comfortable.
Yeah. It threw me off because it said warm. Because, like here, you wouldn't have to keep them warm. You might want to keep them cool.
There's a lot of cultural things in this. It's amazing. Look up the American one, and it's nothing like this. You're driving towards the left-hand bend. What danger should you anticipate? A vehicle overtaking you, mud on the road getting narrow, pedestrians walking towards you.
Possibly all of them?
Yeah. But what does it mean by a vehicle overtaking you? Because I feel like that's a pass. Mm-hmm. Like that's passing, right? It's a lot of the what's it called? The word choices of this is what messes me up more than anything.
Maybe the road might get narrower on a curve, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but I feel like you're always on the lookout for pedestrians. So you should slow down on a narrow road. At an incident, someone is suffering from severe burns. How could you help them? Apply lotion to the injury. Burst any blister. Remove anything sticking to the burn. Douse the burns with clean, cold water. It's that one.
Is it?
Yes, but this is so crazy because they're telling you to help in the United States.
Yeah, you're not supposed to.
You cannot help somebody because, like, let's say you try to help somebody, right? And you give them a drink or something like that. I know it sounds weird, but they can sue you. Mm-hmm. Like, it's really weird how the United States works. Like, you're
supposed to just call.
Yeah, don't touch them.
For help.
Call for help. Like, if somebody's burned, unless you're a nurse or something like that, because you do one thing wrong. If you do something that causes them more pain, you're going to have lawyers on top of you. This is the American way. Freedom. You approach a roundabout. What should you do if a cyclist ahead is signaling to turn right? Overtake to the right. Give warning with your horn. Signal the cyclist to move across. Give the cyclist plenty of room. Pedestrian has priority in the United States. I'm assuming it's the same thing there. You're driving an open road in dry weather. What distance should you keep from the vehicle in front? A 2-second gap, 1 car length. That's what I always say, 1 car length. Well, I mean, that really depends on the speed, though, don't it?
Yeah. Well, I would go probably 1 car length, and then if it was raining, switch it to 2.
Yeah. What color are the reflective studs between the motorway and slipway? Amber, like in the United States? Maybe. You're on the motorway. This was the question I seen. You're on the motorway. What does it mean if the red cross is shown above the hard shoulder, mandatory speed limit above all other lanes? Cue ahead. So this is the hard shoulder. The hold shoulder can be used as normal running lane. The hard shoulder is for emergency breakdown use. The hold shoulder has a speed limit of 55. The hard shoulder can be used as normal running lane. The hold shoulder is emergency breakdown use only. Hold shoulder can be used as a rest area.
I think it's breakdowns.
Yeah. How should you dispose of your vehicle battery? Buried in your garden, which is your backyard. Put it in a dustbin. Take the local. I'm going to say that one. Some questions answer themselves. Which instrument panel warning lights headlights are on main beam? This one. No.
No.
Yeah, that's the only one.
That's the only one that looks like a light.
But now, like, what's the difference between, they don't have high beams and, because that's high beams for us.
Well,
and they call it main beams.
Other thing? In the other question, they said something.
They said main beams, wasn't it?
I don't think it was.
I don't know. You're following two cyclists as they approach a roundabout in the left-hand lane. Where would you expect the cyclists to go? Left? Because they're going to... If you're following them to the cyclists...
Wouldn't it go right?
You're following a cyclist as they approach the roundabout in the left lane.
Oh, but can't they go any direction? Wait.
No, they have to go. They would have to go to the flow of traffic. I mean, that's it's hard to visualize because, like, is there sidewalks?
Yeah.
Is there a bike lane? I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna say any direction. You never know what the bastards are gonna do. When would you use the right-hand lane on 3-lane motorway? So we're left. When you're overtaking the passing lane. Why is it dangerous to travel too close to a vehicle ahead of you? You will view the roads ahead will be restricted. Your sat-nav will be confused.
Your sat-nav?
Your engine will overheat. Your mirrors will need. Your view of the road ahead will be restricted. But that doesn't sound right. Like, it seems like if he brakes, you're going to be sitting next to him in the passenger or in the driver's seat.
Safe distance back so they can have time to brake.
Why is it important to make full use of the slip road as you join a motorway? Because the space is available to turn around if you need to allow you to direct the slip road, overtaking lanes, to allow you to fit safely into traffic, flow of the left lane. Yeah, that one sounds reasonable. What should you do when you approach a traffic light that have red and amber showing together? Pass the lights if the road is clear. Take care because the fault with the left wings. Wait for the green light. Stop because the lights are changing to red. I'm going to say that.
Mm-hmm.
What should you do when you park at night on the road that has a 40-mile-per-hour speed limit? Leave parking lights switched on. That sounds like makes the most sense. When you're following a long vehicle approaching a crossroads, what should you do if the driver signals right but moves close to the left-hand curve? Wait behind the long vehicle. Because he's swinging out, probably.
Mm-hmm.
What should you do if you think the driver of the vehicle in front of you has forgotten to cancel their right indicator? Flash your lights to alert the driver. Sound the horn to overtake them. Overtake the left if there's room. Stay behind and don't overtake.
I think either flash your lights or stay behind and don't overtake.
Yeah, but what do you care if they did? This is like courtesy. We have 0 courtesy questions. I'm going to say stay behind, mind your own business. Why is there warning reduced speed now?
This is cool.
Yeah. Oh. The T-junction ahead. I'm gonna say that's what that is. There's a line. I don't know what a T-junction is, but I'm guessing that's what it is because it kind of looks like a T. Why has the line in the center of the road changed? Let's see. The line in the center of the road didn't change.
That's what they did it.
Oh wait, did it?
It might have for like one little spot.
Yeah, no, they got closer together.
Oh.
To warn of hazards ahead.
And those lines in the lanes.
I feel like if it was warning you not to change lanes, it would be a solid line. No, it can't be a solid line. It's warning you not to change lanes. Because a solid line, yeah. Well, no, it could do that if it wanted, like, to say that. We do that here. To warn a hazard ahead, I think. I could say the speed has changed.
Because ours goes from a dashed line to a solid line.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't change lanes.
Yeah, so the driver towing the caravan wants to turn right onto a dual carriageway. What should they do? Move partly into the center reservation, wait until it's safe to turn. Move out when approaching drivers flash their headlight. Turn left and find a suitable place to turn around. Wait until the road is clear in both directions before turning. That makes the most sense. But when we press this, we're going to find out if we passed or not.
Oh boy, here we go.
We failed.
I can't believe it.
We failed.
I mean, I can believe
42 out of 50 questions.
So we got 42 right.
Yeah, we got 42
How
right.
many did we move right?
So safety margins, we got 1 out of 3 correct. What's the main benefit of driving a four-wheel vehicle? How should you use anti-lock brakes when you need to stop in an emergency?
Brake promptly and firmly until you stop.
I mean, that really depends on what.
No, because I got that question wrong on our test. Because I can never remember. There's a time to pump brakes and then there's a time not. So that's what it is. When you have the ABS brakes, then you don't pump the brakes.
Motorway rules. What color are the reflective studs on the motorway slipway? Green. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Where else did we lose?
Essential document.
You just passed your first driving test, but you do have to get 6 penalties. Oh.
Oh.
I don't think that one really matters. The video clip, we got 1 wrong. Why is there a warning reduce speed now?
Oh, the crossroads.
And double bend ahead. Oh, see it?
Yeah.
Crossroad, double bend. Okay, that makes sense though. We're still we're learning as we do it. All right, guys, tell us how you think we did.
And tell us how you did the first time you took your test.
Yeah, did you pass your test? Because I passed it the first time I took mine.
I did not.
Did that make you feel more comfortable about me driving? Or did that make you feel more uncomfortable? I want to know. I'm Rich.
And I'm Tiffany.
And that was a British driving test.